Coach.
On that last pass, was Peyton going to call a timeout, or was it just the ball tipped at that?
You know, his plan was to catch and shoot it. You know, maybe could have called timeout. It was a little deep. It was a good pass by DeSante.
The Jameer's last drive, did you want to switch, or what kind of did you see?
It was a
going on?
go screen, and it was a great read by Peyton to switch. He just needed to jump out to his left hand a little bit more, obviously.
Jameer was 1 for 6 or 1 for 5 at halftime, and then picked it up in the second half. Is that just good player?
That's what he does. You got to give him credit. You know, we have to do a better job there. That was disappointing because you know he's the guy, and we let him kind of dictate coming down the stretch without, you know, especially after he hit the first one. You got to do a better job there.
Fran, it seemed like a lot of the offensive possessions got pretty late down late into the shot clock. Is that just a byproduct of the way Maryland plays defense?
Yeah, you know, they're switching everything, their top block and everything. So you get, you know, you probably notice there's more dribbling than passing and cutting. That's the only way you can break that defense down. And then you got to move it side to side, and you got to take longer. You know, I thought that's where Brock was really good for a while there. And then of course, you know, he fell the one time, and then obviously we didn't handle pressure very well. That's disappointing.
In a nutshell, where this game was lost for you and won for them, how would you describe it?
Well, we started fouling too much in the second half. They were in a double bonus early. You know, Owen is really good. You know, we gotta get him to the point where he can, you know, use his body and not pick up those fouls and get foul trouble. We need him out there.
I know you've spoken highly of this team's resilience. Peyton, he's pretty distraught, you know, after the game.
Yeah, you know, of course he is. We all are. You know, and you got to be able to learn from it. You know, you break it down. We obviously made a ton of mistakes. What could we have done differently as coaches? What could we have done differently as players? I mean, that's what you do. You break it down, and then you work on that, and then you have a game plan, and you go on the road, play a tough team, and hopefully we'll play better. You know, we were not in sync, I think, most of the game. I think that was obvious. We had a chance, I think, to get a lead in the first half. We had a lead, but it wasn't much. And you can't turn the ball over 14 times.
Fran, you always talk about not letting your teams get too high or too low. I mean, obviously Tony and Peyton are, you know, distraught and understandably so, just how everything happened. As a coach, how do you kind of find the words to encourage them and kind of keep the focus where it needs to be?
Well, I think you got to do a couple of things. You have to be honest with them, and, you know, not. I mean, you got to understand. Okay, we did some things that are just unacceptable. You know, and I'll take the blame for that. But you know, we knew they were going to press. They've been pressing. You just can't turn the ball over and then let them score in 3 seconds. We turned it over 3 times, and they know that. You know, they feel bad about it. We all feel bad about it. So, you know, we turned the ball over and we let Jameer take the game over.
Fran, for the second straight game, you guys didn't have a field goal late, and this one seemed different because of the fouls. Both teams almost became a foul shooting contest down the stretch. Is that more of what this one was, or is there?
Yeah,
a game?
it was one of those games. I mean, the officials called it pretty closely, and we were in the bonus. They were in the bonus early, and you know, it's just how the game went.
2 more questions. Coach, you guys failed to make a field goal the last 5:45.
We just talked about that. It was all free throws.
In a game like this where if the game is close, who are you looking to go to?
We ran a really good play for Ben, and you know, we ran a really good play for Peyton. And it didn't happen.
Fran, is there, just really quick, is there a couple updates on, is Patrick on a minute restriction right now? Where's Kalalaji at right now?
He is. You know, he gave us a big lift in the first half. In the second half, you know, I thought he was struggling a little bit. I didn't go back to him. I'm really worried about having him at 100% moving forward. I didn't want him to tweak that thing and then can't play Saturday, and then it lingers on him. It's still, you know, all kinds of different colors, and he's still got some discomfort. He doesn't have his explosion. So the fact that he was able to come in and give us, you know, 2 buckets was great.
All right, thanks,
Thanks.
guys.
Thanks, Fran.